It's Wednesday night. You know what that means. Tell them Canada Dry.
It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Wonderful day in the neighborhood. Please won't you be? Please won't you be my effing neighbor?
Okay.
Well, I guess there's only one thing left to say. JFB, rev that engine.
Pop, pop! Start your engines!
Lights play, sweat and spark. Changing the cage, dynamite after dark. Fists like thunder, voices roar. Blood on the mat, this ain't no encore. Dynamite after dark. Explodes like fire, leaves a mark. Dynamite after dark. No mercy, no retreat, no sparkless heart.
Hot damn.
Woo!
Let me tell you,
Caliente.
I am so glad. For those who don't know, I love car racing. I don't like NASCAR or Indy because it's ridiculous to go in circles. Give me a fucking break. I feel like we're in a roundabout in Newport, Rhode Island. But I digress. I love Formula One. I've been a huge Formula One fan since I was about 8 years old when I watched the Monaco Grand Prix on ABC's Wide World of Sports. Man, am I aging myself. Anyways, I digress. God bless America. Welcome to this week's edition of Dynamite After Dark. I am your host in a
With the most.
cinematic drift to the lefts. I am the almighty shot calling, beating Kimmy. That's for damn sure. The JFB James from Boston.
From Boston. From Boston. And I'm, of course, I am your Canadian hero, the patron saint of professional wrestling. I'm that gingered up, Bobbless son of a bitch. I'm Canada effing dry. Canada effing dry.
You sound like
I don't think I've ever whispered it before.
I was like you sound. You
Nope.
right there sounded like you smoked a pack a day for life, and like
You
had
sound
throat
like
cancer
Marge's
and had to cut you
sisters.
open.
It's because I can't whisper. This is
You
as
sound
quiet
like-
as I can
You
go.
sound like Marge's sisters, Maddie and Summer.
So I've been taking up this hobby. You know how like all these women are posting all these like pictures of themselves in bikinis and all that.
Call them what they are, thirst traps. It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, they've been the thirst trap girls, we'll call them. So what I've started doing is just saying like funny things on their profile. This girl had blue hair. I'm like, you look like a young Marge Simpson. Just like that's, I'm just, and I love it. It's such therapeutic for me. Like I'm just saying all this.
She probably
like,
doesn't even know. First off, there's probably no one behind that thing, and even if there was, they probably didn't know what the hell you're referring to.
Oh yeah.
I asked the girl out. I said, would you like to come to my pastor's house and do a Bible study with me? No response, but it got a lot of laughs.
Hey, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
Well, they're
Like
not
a
real
good
shots, though. They're not real shots.
All right. Nobody puts baby in a corner, but unfortunately, EV Mux does. That guy down there.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Lord of the Manor. It is the man who is better than your boyfriend. It is Lord Ryan Rich, here to discuss another Dynamite with the three best friends that anyone could have.
You're the three best friends that anyone could have. We're the three best friends that... Oh, wait, four best friends, right? I screwed it up.
Close enough. It's okay.
Yeah. Because you
We
said
know
three
what
best
you
friends, and I didn't increase it to include you.
And of course, everyone, it's me. It's me. It's the EVP. And saying no one puts baby in a corner, did you all hear? There is a sequel in the works for Dirty Dancing.
Whoa.
And Jennifer Grey is coming back.
Yep, she is coming back to be
I
part
Are
of
we
it.
going to
No.
get AI Swayze?
No AI Swayze.
I don't know about a sequel.
Rest in peace.
I'm not watching it. If I don't say, hey, listen, there are only two guys actor-wise that I would just go straight gay for. Patrick Swayze being one of them, Ben Affleck being the other. I don't care who knows it.
Hey,
Okay.
safe in my masculinity.
That's all I'm saying. Anyways, Dirty Dancing. All right. I don't know where the hell we are. Where are we from this week?
We're in Texas.
Somewhere in Texas.
In Texas,
Oh,
they're in the
yeah.
HEB Center, and HEB is a grocery
Dallas,
store chain in
right?
Texas. I believe so. Yes.
We don't know what city?
I think it's Dallas.
Yeah.
I don't know though.
Big D.
Oh yeah, my uncle. He from Texas. No, not Texas. Taxes, like dollars. Ah, yeah, that's where you're from. You're from Dallas, Texas. If you're a Marx Brothers fan, you just got that fucking geeky joke. Anyways, we're in Dallas, Texas. Apparently, the Lone Star State. What up, noob?
What's
going on, noob?
The noob style.
We have, I'm just going to say, to me, this is a fucked up Dynamite. Just saying. There's a lot on the line. There's a lot at stake. If you don't like that, you could have just put the check mark on the chicken, but you didn't. Got a lot at stake. We don't even, I'll show time. We don't even have time to take a breath because we start off with Kenny Omega taking on Rocky Romero, who did not get an entrance.
That's so funny because normally when AEW on there starts, there's an AEW chant, but they were chanting Kenny. I'm like, why are they chanting Kenny right to start? I didn't realize Rocky was in the ring, so they knew Kenny was coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, Kenny.
Oh, sweet Kenny. Oh, yeah.
Maybe my bard will write a song about Kenny Omega.
Oh, that would be great. Cannon Dry, you go first. Lay it on me, brother. Match number one.
Match number one. Well, I started match number one with an elegant vignette sauce. And I glazed it with a nice honey. And I found that if you eat pistachio nuts just before, it creates a nice little savory taste to your match.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I've had a lot of vinaigrette in my life, but not a lot of vignette on a.
well, they have vignettes in wrestling. I didn't want to call it a vinaigrette.
Yeah.
It's a vignette.
Oh, it's a vignette. Yeah.
All right. So this was a good match. Rocky Romero, the bottom of the food chain of the Don Callis family. Yeah, it was a good match. It's a good feeder for Kenny. Build him up. I'll give it a hails up.
All right. Ryan Rich.
Anytime that I can say Rocky Asucar Romero is a good day. Okay, I love saying Asucar. It's fun for me, and I enjoy it. And I'm not going to apologize. You understand?
I know.
I'm not going to apologize.
Don't you ever apologize.
We don't put baby in corner, and we don't apologize on this show.
Hell no.
But I thought this was a fun way to start it out. You got the crowd hot for Kenny right out the gate, and this didn't need to be a super long match. It was what it was. It was entertaining. Halo's up.
Before EVP Joe goes, I just want to say, happy birthday to Dossie Chatham. We really appreciate everything you do.
Happy
And,
birthday.
Woo!
And I also want to say happy birthday. He hasn't been on the show for a while, but happy birthday to Taylor Cooper.
Yeah.
Coop,
Yeah,
happy
oh,
birthday.
Coop.
Coop's birthday today.
Yeah. Let's get some balloons up there too for Coop.
Way to go,
Coop.
Coop.
All right, Joe, what are your thoughts on this?
I enjoyed
Wonderful
this
match.
match. And my absolute favorite moment of this match is when Rocky does his little Brazilian soccer goal and then eats a V trigger to the back of the head for it. I loved
There
it.
you
Camera
go.
angle was amazing for that, dude.
Yeah. I love Rocky. He knows his role so well. He's just that shit eating grin heel that makes you just want to see him get his ass beat, and he does it so well.
Ah,
I love
right
Rocky.
in the
I've loved him back in his days in New Japan as
Roppongi
Roppongi
Vice.
Vice. Yeah, just so great. And on top of that, he is one of the integral parts in the backstage politics of New Japan, CML, and AEW. So
He
Yeah.
was
I'm
he's
very thankful
essential.
that he
He
does
was
what he
essential in
does.
getting the Forbidden Door open.
Yes,
Yeah.
he exactly was. Yeah.
Him and Ghetto, like their negotiations were like part of the original thing that got it all going.
Hell to the yeah. Listen, I love this match. Let's talk about the shenanigans. We get the quick match, which leads up to the promos. Sorry. All right. Anyways,
That's what
so
happens when you're connected to the cloud, guys. Shit just
Yeah.
goes, can't control it.
just takes control. I can't help it. So anyways,
This episode, by the way, is sponsored by Powered by EV Mux.
yeah.
When you need a Mux, get one of those EV ones.
Yeah. Electric vehicle mucks. Come on,
Yes.
everybody wants one. I want some too. Anyways, Shivani comes into the ring, then with Omega, talking about championship chances. Hangman comes out, Swerve comes out, Callis comes out. Whew. All right. I think we're all right. I think I covered it all. Canada Dry shenanigans at the end.
Yeah, you had all these guys coming out. You had some good interaction. I'm wondering, does now Swerve get involved in the Kenny Omega match? We're jumping the gun here, but it's Kenny Omega versus Andrade next week.
Yeah.
Does Swerve get involved in that?
Hell yeah.
He's probably not the only one.
Because I don't
I
see.
believe there's going to be a lot of shenanigans going on. They
Yeah, I
should
think
have
it's
made
gonna
this
keep
a
going.
triple threat match.
Yeah. I love this segment. I love the in each other's face and then Don Callis coming out.
Yeah.
Good
Lord
stuff.
Ryan Rich, your thoughts? Good sir.
Yeah, it was interesting to get like sort of all of your participants together in one, and not to go too far forward, but it kind of bookends the show. So for that, it served story purposes, and it's got it going forward. So it was okay. Like I I was interested to see the little Kenny Omega and Swerve part where there's like there's tension here, isn't there? And we're like, okay, maybe there is. And I think that definitely plays into the storytelling later on tonight. So keep a tune on for that, guys.
Yeah. Joseph.
Okay, I got to take Tony Schiavone to task here because the math isn't mathing. He says there are 4 top contenders: Swerve, Hangman, Kenny, and Andrade. And for some reason, they say screw Hangman in the number 1 contenders decision in this whole thing. They're like, Kenny, you just won, so next week you face the winner of Swerve and Andrade. Well, fuck Hangman, huh? Like, why even mention him in the number 1 contenders if you're not going to have him in part of the match?
And later the math is even more wonkier because now they're saying if Brody King beats MJF,
he gets a title shot.
But they already said previously that the winner of Andrade and Kenny Omega.
Yeah, I mean,
That's very convoluted. Is it a three-way?
See, to me, I think right now, with Brody King's not there, it is a 3-way. I think it's going to be the winner of Andrade and Kenny versus MJF versus Hangman at Grand Slam. And I don't want to get too far ahead, but I think that happens to play into our main event tonight.
Okay. All right. Well, hell. We go to a hype video.
This is Lou. This is the kidster.
Yeah, what's up, Kisser? We got Tekla and Statlander hype video. I don't want to get into it. It was a good hype video. We go to our second match. Ace Austin is going to be taking on John Moxley. This is a Continental Eliminator match. Moxley gets the win and then gets ambushed by Davis and Doyle.
these two factions are feuding. That's why.
I get it.
This is payback from the last week.
I get it, but they have a match. What happens if something happens and someone gets
what happens?
Well, hey, they're big and brutish. No one ever said they were smart. Okay.
That's true. That's true.
Well, no, I think he's talking about more from a booking perspective. Like, what if they would have went out there and someone would have accidentally got hurt? That screws over your tag title match that you just had. Like, Don Callis' family has 87 million members. Why didn't you use two different ones? And once again, everything is going back towards the end, so we can't really say anything right now, but we find out why.
I mean, technically, you should be calling the Callis family the AEWO.
Or the
Don
CWO.
Callis World Order. The
Callis World Order. The CWO.
CWO, Callis World Order. Holy crap. EVP Joe, your thoughts, my friend?
What are we talking about real quick? Just the Moxley match, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this match. It was fun. Ace Austin is so fun to watch. I mean, to me, obviously, never in doubt who is winning or losing. But I'm more interested in the post-match with Takeshita coming out and basically throwing down the challenge against Mox for the Continental title.
Yeah.
Because it looks like, obviously, I think Takeshita will be the one to take the title off Mox. And that's how we go back to the unification route between Okada and Takeshita.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to talk about this for a second. So it looks like they're going to be making Deadpool 4.
Yep.
Ryan
Reynolds is working on it.
Ryan Reynolds working some of the different. I think it was one of the places. One of the things was called Real World and Puck World. I don't remember, but it looks like they're making it. So in honor of this new movie, we're going to be talking about your favorite Marvels. Who's your favorite Marvel superhero?
Oh God,
we haven't done that one before.
There's too many.
Let me pick between my wife and my son.
You get one. You get one.
You get one. You only get one.
That's how that Family Guy where Spider-Man comes and saves Peter. Everyone gets one.
Yeah. All right. So who hasn't gone for Moxley? Everybody's gone, right?
I didn't go. I'll just say that it was a fun match to watch, and that's all I need.
Yeah. It was a great match. I mean, it really, really was. I don't understand the schmoz, not the schmoz, but the shenanigans, if you will, at the end. Didn't make sense. You have 87 million other guys on the roster that could have gone in and got their ass kicked, or at least got something on Mox before Death Riders come out or whatever. But anyways,
I didn't talk about Ace Austin. He looked really good in this. This is like probably his biggest match in AEW so far.
Yeah.
I don't know how well these two jive together, though. with Mox's style and Ace Austin style.
Yeah, it didn't look super good.
They didn't. Their styles don't jive. It was still a good match. I still give it a hills up, but it's like oil and water.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. It was a fun match, but you're right. I mean, there was a lot of clunkiness to it, So, third match we have El Clone taking on Mark Briscoe for the TNT Championship. Briscoe gets the win, puts out a stipulation for the open challenge. Nobody from the Don Callis family can challenge. It's an open challenge. Lights go out. Up comes the Titantron. The psycho killer himself, Tommaso Ciampa, arrives in AEW and will challenge Saturday for the TNT Championship. I hate that he's going to lose in his opener.
Is he?
I mean, that's 50-50 booking.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Briscoe is way over.
And I think like if you have a TNT, Mark Briscoe's got this TNT thing where he's saying, "I'm going to be doing this challenge."
Yeah.
Well, to me, he's just reinstituting the open challenge that the TNT title's been since its inception, really.
Yeah.
So I think he's just continuing on. I don't think it's really like something like that.
But we kind of glossed over the match.
Well, we haven't talked about the match yet. We were just giving a couple of things.
Go ahead,
before we started
Kendra.
going.
Let's talk about the match let's talk about the match.
El Clone looked really good.
Yeah.
For some reason I thought because they were talking about it somewhere. I thought that what's his name? What's the original face's name?
Hologram.
Yeah, Hologram. I thought Hologram was coming back.
Yeah.
I had this, but no, not to be.
Well, they were talking about him being injured.
Yeah.
For a few months, so it leads me to believe he's not that far away.
Yeah, I think they're kind of teasing it, but not to be tonight. It was a good match. Don Callis also said that this TNT champion will not include the Don Callis family.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Which means that the Don Callis is going to have to weasel away for Kyle Fletcher to get a match.
Yeah. Lord Ryan Rich.
Yeah. This might have been the best match on the card.
Yeah.
And I'm not really a big Briscoe fan. I see the appeal for everyone, but he's not really he's never been my cup of taste outside of his crazy word scrambles that he does for promos, which I enjoy. El Clone looked really good, I thought. Really good. I was very impressed. And then Ciampa coming out. Talk about someone who was over. He got a hell of a reception, and he's obviously leaning babyface, it seems, at this point. Just from the reaction in the ring and to how he was reacting to people outside. So it's going to be very interesting on Saturday because a lot of time, we got a lot of people from the AEW Open Challenge, especially during COVID days. It's how Ricky Stark started out. It's how Ethan Page started out. Brian Cage.
Eddie Kingston.
And so you got a lot of people, but I don't know if any of those are of the level of Ciampa in terms of popularity or being known. So to me, that's where it makes this really, I don't know.
Yeah. What about you, Joe?
I enjoyed the match. I hate the fact that El Clone no sold a J Driller. I think that's about dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
But other than that, fun match. I enjoyed it. And then when after Mark starts talking, I was genuinely lost. I was like, who the hell's coming out? Because I couldn't think of anybody. And once I realized it was Ciampa, I was like, that's awesome, but I kind of wish he would brought back his old ROH gimmick of the Sicilian psychopath because he was pretty cool. I love that gimmick in ROH.
Yeah, that was fantastic in ROH.
But yeah, I can't wait to see this match on Saturday. Should be good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a reason to tune in to Collision. That's for dang sure.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is Ciampa is betting on himself, and I love it.
Yeah.
And I think, in all honesty, I don't think he's a babyface at all. I think, in all honesty, I think he's going to be a tweener, and he's going to be a little bit more edgier. And if he comes out ripping and roaring in that match, and we get that Sicilian psychopath, I don't see why you just don't put the belt on him.
I'm anxious to because like I didn't watch the NXT Ciampa.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So I've only seen him his pretty much his WWE main card role.
So
And
you
they
ain't
were-
seen nothing, basically.
Yeah, they touched on it a bit when they're having him beat the shit out of MJF, but they really didn't really touch the surface. So I'm excited
Yeah.
to see
Good.
what they're gonna do with him.
If you ever get the chance, if you're ever bored and you're like, I just want to watch some old wrestling, go watch some DIY stuff in DIY versus FTR. DIY versus just go watch them in NXT, man. They're so fucking good.
Yeah. It's worth a watch. It's
Do
worth
you think
it.
Johnny Gargano's gonna show up eventually now?
No, I think he's a WWE guy. I don't see him leaving.
Well, especially with Candice working more backstage
Yeah, that's true.
in a producer's role, he ain't gonna leave.
It does suck, though. I really wish they would have because not only were they tag champs, but they ran a fucking hell of a program against each other as rivals in Black and Gold, and it, right before the crescendo of the whole story, Ciampa got hurt. He got his first major neck injury, so they never finished that story.
And then they go against the Undisputed Era a lot.
They did. Well, yeah, they did Undisputed Era, and then they call them both up. They should have reran that whole story on the main roster to give us that proper conclusion.
Yeah. Okay. Renee's in the back with Kyle Fletcher and Okada. Mending the bridges. The John Callis family. Anybody want to add anything?
It's like, is it really mending bridges though?
Oh no!
Because you mend one and you splinter another.
I'm just saying.
Fletcher seems to be always caught in the middle, and he always has to choose sides.
Yeah.
I think that, and this, I think it's great character work. I think this will be the catalyst of him breaking out of the Callis family.
Yeah. And going main event.
Oh, absolutely. Like,
But
I really hate
I
that,
love
like,
that.
to jump forward a little, but when Don Callis did his little soliloquy about how his people are going for titles, and they're like, oh, Fletcher's going to get back the TNT title. I'm like, why? Let him do something more.
I wasn't going to mention this because we're talking about later, but he didn't seem too impressed about going for the TNT title. He kind of sloughed it off because I think he wants something more now.
Yeah. All right. We get MJF comes out. Brody King comes out. Best line of the night. I've never met a liberal who looks like a Nazi.
I popped
Best.
real hard, dude.
Yeah. Which and Brody King chuckled because Brody King is unabashed about what side of the fence he rides on. Anyways, we get an eliminator match next week. Yeah, that line murdered me too. What about you, Canada Dry? Your thoughts on little MJF and Brody King action?
Yeah, this segment was fire. Um, the when MJF was talking about, oh, maybe you can be my bodyguard, kind of, and I'm like, oh, what is what we said? So it could happen still. You never know. But like
Yeah,
the seeds have been planted now for sure. Whether they grow or not, we don't know.
yeah,
That they can do everything with that. But yeah, I love this interaction. That line was fire. Um,
yeah.
MJF is losing to Brody King.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know
I
that.
think he is. They did it 2 weeks in a row. You're wasting 2 weeks in a row on an eliminator match and he loses? I don't know about that.
He
Why build it up to lose?
To make it believable. I
And
just look.
and to finish up with the Bandito and clear on to the 87 other thousand people he has vying for the
It's
belt.
like, yeah, like nothing against Brody King, but when you have the likes of Hangman, Swerve, Kenny, Andrade, I'd rather see any four of those going for the title than Brody King at the moment. I like that he's getting pushed up, but I don't think he should be the next person to get a title match. There's plenty of other people who, story wise, makes more sense.
You just killed my vibe, dude.
Yeah.
Listen,
I
I'll
wanna
Tell me I'm wrong. I don't take it personally.
I want to see
I
him in
took a
the.
nice, I took a nice big Flintstone vitamin just for you to crash my party, Joseph.
I'm sorry.
Listen, see, I'm gonna go now, and I agree though. Like, if you didn't already have all these people lining up to face him at Grand Slam, then yeah, it makes sense. And if he
Yeah.
wins, if Brody King does win, they're just gonna add him to the Eliminator match. They're just gonna add him to the Grand Slam match. Like
Yeah.
that, it's not gonna be a 1-on-1. He'll just get thrown in. He'll get lost in the shuffle. He'll be a body there to either take a pin because nobody else should, or
Yeah.
whatever else story they want to do. So he's cannon fodder right now. And
I think
I
he
just
should lose. Sorry.
yeah,
Sorry to cut you off.
no, you're right.
I think he should lose, and then I think Bandito should come out to console him, and we get the turn.
I mean, you could do that too.
That would
It's not believable for MJF to lose to Brody King on an eliminator match at this point. To me, that's
I don't think they're going.
I'll say that.
I don't think they're going to have MJF
Here's-
lose a week before he defends his title.
Here's how I see it. MJF is going to beat Brody King. I can't believe I even said that. I feel like, I feel dirty.
But don't you
Feel
want him
violent.
to win?
I do. I mean, deep down inside, I want him to win. But the smart booking is that you put him. You can't have a heel Brody King going after a heel MJF. It just doesn't
He's
work.
not a heel at this point.
Why? But what I'm saying is, if you're going to make him win the Eliminator match, he can't turn on Brody King. He can't turn on Bandito until after he loses to MJF.
You know
But
what?
the way
I
mean,
think actually that from talking to you guys, I think that this is the seeds of planning of him. He's actually going to be with MJF. He's going to be his henchman. I really think so.
Could be. I mean, I don't know.
Because I think it would be. I think it would be good. They even talk about putting a suit on it. Like
It would be interesting. I'll put it that way. I'm not saying I'm against that idea at all. I mean, if it. But the thing is Brody King is actually fun to talk to. So, like, I don't want him to be a silent protector like Wardlow was.
But just being with MJF all the time, he's a bigger deal.
No, I
Yeah, but
agree there.
here's the thing though. Oh, I feel ill. Brody King really can't cut a great promo. Oh,
It's like, why am
I
I
just feel
saying these
ill.
things?
Oh God, I feel like my soul is being torn away. Oh,
Your head and your heart
Brody
are in an
King.
argument right now, isn't it?
Yeah, Brody King is not a great promo guy. So him kind of tagging with them, I mean, it doesn't. It puts him over again as a heel. Now we get that ferocious Brody King that we got when he was with Aleister Black or Malachi Black or whatever you want to call him.
I will
So
say, if he does turn heel and puts on the suit like MJF, I want to see him beat his beard to be really douchey and over the top.
Yeah, yes.
I wouldn't mind seeing that either. I mean, to be honest with you, like I like Teddy Bear Brody King, and I think even if he goes heel, he's still going to be over because he's such a cool guy. So, yeah, all I'm saying is, hey, you know what? I it wouldn't hurt to see him going at MJF,
And I
going after.
absolutely want them to take their sweet ass time boiling this pot of heel turn.
Yeah,
Don't rush it.
yeah. All right, Bucks are back. Well, we know they're back, but back again. Walking back.
2019 Bucks are back with the tassels and
Yeah,
all.
2019 Bucks are back. Tassels and Super Kick Party. What else could you ask for? I'll tell you what, nothing.
Not a
You
damn
couldn't
thing.
ask for anything better. Middle-aged Bucks be damned. We got the old young Bucks back. Yeah. All right. Let's go to our fourth match. It is Tekla taking on Statlander. This is for the Women's World Championship. Canada, you go first.
I love this match. Tekla was amazing. Stat was amazing. They put on a banger. A lot of people were really watching Tekla for the first time. Like Jeremy didn't know about Tekla yet because he hadn't been watching in a while, and Bryce, or sorry, E.B. Newcomb, that is to be called now.
Yeah.
He was watching it for the first time as well, and she put on a show. Even though she lost, I really enjoyed uh, what Tekla brings to the table, and we'll see where it comes from there. With they weren't allowed the Sister Sins weren't allowed at ringside.
No, that
Yeah.
is not true.
That's what they said. That's what
No,
No, they said
no.
if.
He said if you don't go to ringside, we'll give you a tag title shot on Collision. So they had a decision to make.
Yeah, and that's a smarter decision.
Okay. Lord Ryan Rich.
The match was okay. I'm tired of seeing Statlander as champion already. She's boring. I'm just bored with her. I don't like her mic skills. I don't even like the fact that all three of those women have all the titles. Like, it's boring. Change it up. Do something else. The match was fine. They're good performers. Whatever. Halo's Purgatory.
Joe.
Yeah, the match was good. I am over Stat as champ. Like even in a pre-taped vignette, she is just so dull. Like the other two girls are great. They're like Harley carried that vignette. She's just so over the top and charismatic and awesome. It's almost like Stat falls into the background and is like the least of, which shouldn't be that. She's the world champion. And it's a filmed vignette. Make her the star. Like that's what should be happening, and it's not. Yeah, but the match was awesome. I liked it.
They say that outer space is a vacuum. So is her charisma. I mean, I don't want to rain on her parade, but they should have never slapped that belt on her if this is how they're going to make her run go. This was horrible. Number one, this should have been a main event. It's for the Women's World Championship. Nothing against Swerve and Andrade. But the
Or maybe open
reality
the
is,
show with her. Maybe open the show.
no. I think it would have killed the vibe.
Well, then you don't want to have the main event if the.
I mean, if it was anybody but Statlander, this would have been a main event match. I think the problem is Statlander. I don't think it was the right time to put the belt on her.
I think we've talked about this before. It went from the most uber of uber baby faces in Tony Storm to Statlander. I think if you would have had a heel as a buffer between the two, that it would have been better.
Yeah. And we get Megan Bain, and I mean, Excalibur is talking like they want to go for a tag shot, and I'm sitting there going, no, they don't. Bain wants to go after Statlander, and to be honest with you, would it be so bad?
No, not at all. But I will say, AEW did put a post up saying Penelope and Megan Bain are looking for a shot at the tag titles. So
Ugh. You're just wasting Megan Bain.
Well,
Anyways,
how long before the Babes of Wrath lose the tag titles?
See, if they don't drop them this weekend, then this whole Triangle of Madness should be over with. Like, it should be put to bed, and they should move on to something else. Otherwise, I still say put the belts on the Sisters of Sin, break it up, make it more. I don't know, but with Penelope and Megasis looming in the background, that's not gonna.
You know that the Sister Sins won't win because they have another match.
Yeah, it's
dude, I wholeheartedly believe that if Penelope Ford didn't get injured, I think they're the inaugural tag team champions.
I think that Penelope Ford is the most underrated female wrestler on the AEW roster.
I think so too.
She is.
She has come so far since day one.
And I'll say if I want them to win if just for Penelope Ford to get her give her a championship.
Yeah.
But I think the Babes of Wrath have a little bit of time left. I don't know.
Yeah, what I was saying before, I was giving my family good night lovins there. Penelope Ford, before she got hurt, was the absolute workhorse of the AEW women's division. And she is the person that always gets jobbed out, that looks the absolute best. Like, all of her stuff is always crisp. She's the most underrated woman on that staff. I would love to see her hold gold.
Yeah, I think honestly, Penelope and Megan win the titles at the pay-per-view. The next whatever the next pay-per-view is.
I would rather Megasis, but because you gotta have Willow defending that TBS title too. So I'd like to see someone like Megasis become the TBS champion or something like that.
No. You are wasting her. They are wasting her.
Well,
give her the world championship.
Like, look at Jade Cargill, what she did with it.
Hey, give her.
Yeah, but they fed her people. Okay,
I know you can feed Megasis this too.
No,
but see, it's not feeding Megasis because Megasis can actually wrestle.
You give her the world championship and let her go on a 4-month run of just destroying everybody until you can get a good baby face to take the belt off of her.
You know who that baby face?
I'd say let her have it for 18 months, bro.
Yeah.
You know who's going to be the baby face to take who should be the baby face to take the title off?
Who?
The CEO, Mercedes.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Give me Britt Baker. I don't care.
Where is
Oh, shut up! That name is never to be uttered in this room.
I think Britt Baker is like 1 foot out the door.
I know she is. I've always loved Britt Baker because of
I think
her mic skills and her in ring awareness of cameras is excellent, top notch for someone.
yeah, but the rest is
I no,
Okay.
it's not. See, I don't think so at all. Like um, her and Thunder Rosa in that first match, the hardcore match. That's a classic, dude.
anyone can do a hardcore match good.
That's not
It's
true.
props.
I've seen
It's
so many
props.
hardcore matches that are
Yeah,
not
there's some
good.
bad ones. There's bad ones. Well, when you got props,
Hey,
and you take a
no.
pan to that, like,
Well,
I just sold really good there too.
Let me ask you guys a question. Since we're talking about all the women's titles, who do you think should be the person to take the title off of Willow, the TBS title?
There's not really a lot out there right now.
Marina Shafir.
Athena.
That's my answer. That's
Ooh.
who I wanted.
Maria Shafir, not bad.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
JFB Likey.
I'm just saying, like, you built her up to be this badass. She's made your 4-time champ tap out like a little bitch. Like, why are we not pushing her to the moon? Especially now with like John getting this resurgence. Like, put Marina in there. Like, her and Megasis were badass as a tag team. Penelope's back, cool. Here's a good broad avenue. Like, make her tap Willow out.
Like,
Talk
talk
about
about
mothers
another
and
person who
Whoa.
has improved since joining AEW.
Yeah.
That's Marina. She has improved a lot.
Hanging
Hell,
out with
that
John
back
Moxley
drop
doesn't
she
help
took
her
from
yet.
her husband was raw. Woo.
I mean, yeah, you're going to get
Gotta
better.
do well,
when-
otherwise, Roddy's gonna smack her on the back again like he did before, and she's like, "I ain't coming home to that."
Listen, it's kind of
Domestic
hard to not be a
battery
better
in
wrestler
the
when your
ring.
husband is Roderick Strong.
Yeah.
And you're hanging out with Moxley and probably Danielson backstage.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
All right. Ricochet is with Jack Perry, who's being attacked and bludgeoned by Gates of Agony. Obviously, they're gearing it up for the national championship match, which I don't believe has been defended on AEW.
It's been on Collision.
One time.
Okay.
He's
One
defended.
time.
He's defended at Collision. He's defended in Mexico,
Yeah.
and I think somewhere else in the Indies.
Now that
Yeah.
slam into that board looked nasty from Jungle Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Jack Perry into that
Yeah.
board.
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of the Rey Mysterio thrown into the side of the thing.
Yeah.
We get FTR. We get Davis and Doyle.
White
For
guy
the-
1 and white guy 2.
Yeah. Gronk
Literally.
1 and Gronk 2. No me, talk me, Russell.
Neanderthals. That's what they should have called their tag team.
Yeah. They are going for the World Tag Team Championship. Canada Dry, you go first.
Yeah, I like this match. I thought it was really good. You had these big thugs taking on the technical wrestlers, and you had Stoke at ringside. I have to say, the funniest part was after FTR won. He's trying to roll really fast to get out of there, but he's got this frantic look on his face. Classic Stokely. But yeah, I like this. Halo's up.
All right. Lord Ryan Rich.
The match itself was fine. The ending just repays off from the beginning. Moxley comes out, hits one of them with a belt, rolls them back in. They get hit with a shatter machine. That's how FTR wins. I don't know. It just seemed kind of boring to me in terms of like storytelling. I'll give the match itself a Halo's up, but everything else is just kind of blah.
Yeah, I don't mind the the payback. You keeping the feud going, laying the bricks down to finally get the.
I'm not okay. That's fine. I'm just saying like it shouldn't have been them in the beginning. So them coming out now, I don't know. I would have liked it at another place. We'll put it that way.
Yeah. Joe.
I will say this match exceeded my expectations.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Not Doyle, but the other one.
Davis.
Yeah, Dave. I'm not a big
Davis.
fan of Mark Davis. He's
Nah,
just
how many
like
people are?
like to me. These two look like I turned on WWE 2K, and it's just the freaking first random person you see and create a superstar. they like they don't stand out. They're just big and like muscle. Like there's nothing about them that gets me excited.
You gotta like do something like paint their faces or put some spikes on them or
Just
something.
something,
Yeah,
especially because they look so much alike.
yeah,
Yeah.
They look like they're the same person, and that's
yeah.
usually not good.
They need to do something other than have beards and black trunks.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about Renee. She's with Orange Cassidy, who's talking about Yuta, and then Yuta comes out. Then Shafir comes out. Then Timeless Tony Storm comes out. Anybody want to add?
We're gonna get a mixed tag team match, baby.
There we go. Oola hula ooh. All right.
Oh, I think
Let's
she
go.
said. I think she said something about Marina Shafir. Something about her. You have the clap or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember the exact line, so it kind of sucks.
She just says such off the cuff shit. It's ridiculous.
So her off the cuffness is pretty awesome.
All right. Let's go to our main event. Match number 6 is going to be Swerve Strickland versus Andrade. Canada Dry, you go first.
I thought it was a really good match. You had two of the top athletes in all of AEW, in Swerve and Andrade, and Andrade's really showing why Tony Khan signed him. Like he's capable of main event stuff, and the shock was the quick low blow that cost Swerve the win. Was a little bit shocking because you thought Swerve was going to win because they've had a lot of spotlight on him and not really much on Andrade, and now all of a sudden the spotlight shifts a bit. Go ahead, Rich.
The match was really good. Like they definitely put it all out there. I'm still trying to find why I'm supposed to care about Andrade. Like all of a sudden he's supposed to be this badass, but not that long ago he wasn't. He was getting his ass beat regularly. Like, so if he's so good now, why did Tony Khan let him go before, and then why did he re-sign him back? Like I don't know. Like Ciampa, I get it. He's brand new. He's not been in the company before, so you're gonna want to push him. But Andrade, like,
Do you want a kayfabe answer or a real answer?
I mean, I understand the kayfabe part of it. It's just,
So I was saying, Andrade was blinded by the girl.
yeah, I guess that's true. And him and it was funny because Andrade on Twitter was like, "I'm going to take your title. That way you can take your wife out on a honeymoon.
Yep.
You should do it, man." And he goes, "You really want to talk about wives, hombre?"
Yeah. I read that in an MJF
I
voice.
friggin' lost it, dude. Yeah, of course you read an MJF voice. There's no other way to read it. But that was hilarious. So
The other thing I hate about this finish is that it almost feels like they're only doing it to go way back when Andrade originally debuted and attacked Kenny Omega.
I mean, they're playing up the point that Callis recruited Andrade specifically to go after Kenny. So it does pull that back in. But I just with what Kenny and Swerve did earlier in the promo, it just made it.
That makes me like question marks.
And you know what? I'm not even mad about the Andrade winning. To be honest with you, it's good to pull the wool over my eyes every once in a while. Yeah. It's interesting that they chose him to do it with, and not somebody else who I think maybe should be like on a higher path based on the time they put in there. But outside of that, the match was damn good, and I definitely did not see the finish coming.
And Swerve can recover a loss like this by going on.
Well, and that's why they did the low blow, because that way it doesn't hurt him. And so,
Yeah.
I like in kayfabe, it protects Swerve, which I'm fine with. I'm not saying Swerve should never lose, but it was definitely like I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. What about you, Joe?
Yeah, the match was phenomenal, but
Yeah.
I just want to say Andrade has the best character gimmick in all of wrestling. Just has this hot chick following him from wrestling show to wrestling show.
Yeah.
You know, she's an indie wrestler.
Yep, which is good for her because she's getting paid.
Well,
Yeah.
and she's about to get called up.
She
This
might,
is like this is like the second show in a row where they've done this.
yeah, she was on Collision,
Yeah,
and on Collision is where your boy, who's jacked as fuck, decided to strip down to just his skivvies, basically. The smallest set of trunks I've ever seen in my life. I'm sure.
I don't know. Chris Candido had some pretty short shorts.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Honestly,
those are nut cutters if I've ever seen them.
I just assumed Dallas was enjoying the show.
Dallas shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out, boo!
Woo!
Love you, Dolly.
Yeah, but like I said, once they set up this earlier, I was like, fuck. Andrade's gonna win this match. Which and just like Lord Ryan Rich, I'm fine with because like I said, Swerve is Teflon at this point. The man can do no wrong. And I really want to see Andrade and Kenny, especially now that Kenny says he's feeling 100%. And we can get close to the old Kenny.
It pushes Swerve's mission back just a little bit.
Yeah.
I still feel like we're somehow going to get a Swerve and Hangman tag team out of this.
Ooh.
I could be completely and utterly wrong.
Are they the ones to take the belts off FTR?
No, I don't think so.
That's gonna be Edge and Christian.
Well, listen, if you wait even for that, if it is them, and then you eventually have the Bucks come and challenge them, and you get that mirror of Revolution 2020, Hangman and Omega versus the Bucks, but you invert that a little bit, that would be cool long-term storytelling.
Oh yeah,
I'm telling you, this is what I want. I want the Bucks.
And Hangman and the Bucks were the ones that took away their EVP status. So if they took away the tag titles from them, ooh, that's sweet right there. That's a juicy berry. Write that shit down.
I still want like FTR versus the Bucks versus Cope and Christian to sort of redo the whole triple threat ladder match or the TLC.
Like much down the line after.
And all of a sudden, here comes Hardy.
All in of this year.
Oh yeah.
That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We're all out.
We are now arriving at one of my favorite stores. I frequent it all the time. There we go.
He buys daisies there.
Yeah. We are going to.
Welcome to the Flower Shop, brought to you by ProWrestlingTees.com/Adrian Adonis, where you can pick up all your Adrian Adonis gear, just like this shirt you're looking at right now.
All right. Favorite match, favorite segment, number of battles, and your favorite Marvel character. Ken and Joy, you go first.
All right. My match of the night is Swerve and Eldrade El Idolo. It was just masterful. Our segment of the night. I had it before. I'll go with my next one so I can see if I can remember what my segment was. I'm giving this show a 4. My segment is MJF and Brody King.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I thought it was great. And my favorite Marvel superhero, I'm going with Spider-Man. Okay. You can't go wrong with Spider-Man. Without Spider-Man, where's Marvel without Spider-Man?
Yeah.
He's one of the top guys. That's for dang sure.
He's the backbone of Marvel.
He is definitely one of them.
Yep. All right, Lord Ryan Rich.
I'm gonna go. Favorite match is also gonna be Andrade and Swerve, just because of it was just a lot of action to it. I feel like it didn't feel like there were slow spots. It felt pretty go go go. But dude, honorable mention the clone this show, like ridiculous, like really showed out. Like I think I like this guy now just from watching because I don't watch Collision a whole bunch. So I haven't seen him a whole bunch, but man, he really impressed me. So I'll give an honorable mention to him. My favorite segment I'm gonna do as Ciampa's entrance. That's gonna be my segment of the night. See the Psycho Killer with an AEW in a very short time after being released. So obviously no 90-day clause there, or a year clause as TKO is known to do now.
I will never doubt Jim Ross.
Friday.
I will never doubt Jim Ross again.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Because
Jim
I'm
Ross
like,
said
I was like, he is a crazy old man.
How's
You don't know
that,
what you're
man?
saying. I was like, he is a crazy old man. What does he know?
I love it. The show tonight, I'm gonna give it a 3.9. I thought it was good. A couple of really spots, but overall a pretty fast and enjoyable show. I thought it went through pretty quick. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, if you know anything about Lord Ryan Rich, you know that he is a Marvel superfan, and you also know his favorite among the Marvel folk is the X-Men. And so my favorite Marvel character, Kurt Wagner, the Nightcrawler, Airfräulein, man of God.
Yeah.
and he's returning in Doomsday.
And
Everyone is.
Alan Cumming, reprising his role. Dude, that scene in the White House from X2 is probably the coolest shot I've ever seen in a superhero movie of my entire life.
Yep.
When I used to play X-Men on the Sega Genesis, I loved being Nightcrawler because you could like teleport places.
I on the arcade game.
Yeah. Bam.
Clear out all your enemies, bro.
Yep. Bam. All right. EVP Joe.
Okay. My favorite match is Andrade and Swerve. The main event was killer. I loved it. And my segment, honestly, is what happened. We didn't talk about it on the show, is what happened after. Is basically MJF being told, you have your eliminator match, and then he walked the gauntlet of challengers. I thought it was just a beautiful bow on the show to set up everything.
That was the bookends I was talking about earlier. Yeah. Nice job, Joe.
And then I'm giving this a 4.25. Like, this show flew by. I had fun. There wasn't no bad match on the show. And then my favorite Marvel character. You all would probably expect me to say Captain America. Nay, that is not the case.
Nay,
That's what I was thinking.
You love me some Captain America.
Who's the comedian that goes nay nay?
I can't think of it at the moment. I don't know. But anyhow, my favorite character is also an X-Man. And it makes me sad that they killed him when they redid X-Men 97. And that's your boy. Yeah. Gambit. My favorite X-Men. I always have. I love the fact that he could just make shit like throw it and it blows up. And he was just like,
I'm about to make a name for myself here.
And the fact that in the cartoon he was always just a failed ladies' man. I loved it.
Okay.
Ooh, Gambit.
My turn, bitches.
Ow.
Why are we bitches? Why are we bitches? Well, they're friends, JP.
I heart you all.
Oh, yeah.
Bitches is a term of affection, Ken.
Hell yeah.
Like, you're my bitches.
Yeah.
I've hung out with some cholos. I know what's going on.
Don't make me cholo walk, bro. Don't make me do it. I'm a cholo walk all over this, bro.
Getting them cholo brows I'm going on. Yeah.
It's just so white. Him doing anything is just so ridiculous. He's just such a white guy.
We are going with match of the night is going to be the main event, Swerve versus Andrade. I love Andrade 1. You all can go to hell. I love it. I thought it was brilliant. I was that close in Prediction League to predicting it.
Did anyone pick Andrade?
5 people took Andrade.
No, I mean out of this.
Oh no, I did not.
I did not.
Was one of them the Kimster?
My phone is on the charger. I do not know at the moment.
In case you guys wondering, we have a prediction league, AFW league.
Yeah.
And we matches against each other, and we do promos. It's real fun. Check it out.
And you see the tag team champions of the world and the heavyweight champion right there.
And the beltless wonder over here.
Hey, but results will be out tomorrow night because I don't have to wait for Collision this week.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway.
Motorman Rich is taking on this up-and-comer, the Kidster. Could we have a 1-2-3 kid moment against like Razor Ramon here? Like,
we'll find out.
We'll find out tomorrow.
My favorite segment of the night was Ciampa. It was Briscoe calling out open challenge and Ciampa answering. Made my little.
I saw him go like this. I was like, "Wait, is this Chris Jericho?"
Yeah.
Well, at first I thought maybe, but I was like, my little heart went boop 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 boop, and then when I saw the Sicilian psychopath, I went boop boop, and there was hearts all over the place. Holy Christopher Columbus! Anyways, I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars. I mean, to be honest with you, it was a super fun, super fast show until it got to the Statlander match, and then it just nosedived. And it was struggling. But my favorite Marvel character. So I have social anxiety, and it's very hard for me when I'm in a room with a lot of people I tend to latch onto one person, either who I came with or somebody I know at the party. Unless I get a little lubricated, a little adult beverages, then it's all a hellscape at that point. But I'm not a tall guy. I'm 5'10", but I played soccer competitively until about the age of 27. I made teams that told me I made teams that people said I would never make. I got tryouts with clubs that that people would say not a chance. And because I lived by one motto, because I was James, the man with no fear.
Oh!
And my favorite character is the Double D, Daredevil.
From Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen.
Speaking of which, the new season's coming out soon.
March 24th. March 24th, season 2.
I'm very excited. Anyways, what's our cumulative score, Joe?
3.9125.
Okay.
You're gonna get it a little bit higher, JP. It would have got us to the 4.
It's all good.
It's all good at Applewood.
It's okay. I mean, you know what? For a non go home
Oh no, you grade how you want. I just wanted
Yeah. I just think, in all honesty, like, you know what? I mean, it wasn't a bad show. It really wasn't. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I won't lie. That Andrade.
And our sponsors at EV Mux, they love it.
Yeah. Let's talk about our sponsors. So, before we bid you a fond adieu, a good night, and goodbye, we have to go ahead and hawk some stuff. We got all the links down below. You want to join our league? Our social media links are down below. SWA Sabres, DraftKings, we have a slew. When you click on those, that helps the show because that pays for costs of running the show. Now, with that being said, the other thing that I want to make sure you do is click like and subscribe. But most importantly, if you really want to help the show and you really want to do it it's free. You hit share because that helps the algorithm. It helps people find us. It helps with advertising, all this other bull crap. Anyways, while you're there, you just want
a recommend button as well.
Yeah. And while you're there, if you want to go ahead and say, well, I want to show the world how awesome this team is. ProWrestlingTees.com/effing wrestling, where you get all of your effing wrestling gear.
Okay.
Right, yeah, we got one up there. On behalf of Canada Dry, Lord Ryan Rich, EVP Joe, I am and forever will be the JFB.
And I just want to close the show with this. It's okay to be down. It really is. But it's not okay to stay down. Because it's dark in that pit. It's not fun in that pit. You need to reach out to your friends, your family, your community, your neighbors, your church. Reach out to us. We will help pick you up, dust you off, put one foot in front of the other. We're going to stick a rocket on your back. And we're going to raise your fist in the air. And we're going to put the devil in a sharpshooter. And we're going to say, just keep fighting.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. Liftoff. 30 minutes after the hour.
Thanks for watching.